Hello YouTube. This is day 21 of the 30-day vegan challenge. And yeah, I did a bit of shopping today. I thought I would eat healthy today, but like for some reason I just had like these sandwiches on my mind, so I just thought I'm gonna go and buy these. Thankfully, I shouldn't be having too much money anymore, so I can't really splurge on junk at least until like the early next month. But yeah, because I do have like healthy foods that I'm gonna consume anyways. I have like at least 2 packs of these oats, and I still have my mashed potatoes that I have to eat like one way or another because I'm gonna try to save money. But yeah, I technically like today was my last day of kind of being able to splurge. But yeah, I bought myself those barbecue like oat ciabatta breads that have that oat meat. You can see it in the picture. I don't know if these are like the vegetables that are inside. It could be, but yeah, I have 3 in total. I wanted to try them with like the tofu sausages. I still have a few left. And tomorrow I might get some other stuff from like one of my relatives, but we will see. It could be something healthy for all I know, if anything at all. But yeah, today at least I'm starting out because I tend to prefer having less meals in the day. Usually like maybe one big meal and a few tiny meals, or two like medium-sized meals, or maybe like a fairly decent sized one and like a like small to medium sized meal. Because my caloric needs are much higher, I can like afford to eat more calories. Usually I burn about anywhere from 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day. So I can at least manage that amount of food. And because it's vegan, it's technically healthier, even, well, except for maybe if you eat like gummy candies, those would be like worse off. But tofu sausages or potato chips, they still have a bit of whole food in them. They just happen to be processed and maybe have like bad fats and sodium in them. But outside of that, they're not like insanely terrible for you. But people will probably disagree, but that's how I view it. Anyways, I have like these oat ciabattas, and what else I'm going to put in here besides the tofu sausage is probably because I want to see like how many things I can improve by just adding those pickled jalapenos and garlic, because I still have some garlic. It's a good way to use up that excess garlic. But yeah, those jalapenos I really like. They go well with so many foods. Like maybe potato chips, they don't go together all that well because the consistency is a little bit different. It's not bad, but usually it's better to have those jalapenos with anything that has like bread in it. So it kind of counts as like an extra vegetable. Otherwise, I would just like slice up and take some to Burger King so I could put it in between the sandwich. But yeah, that would look a little bit awkward if other people were around. But yeah, I'm gonna have these ciabatta breads. Then I actually already had an apple today. I had an apple because I needed to have something in my stomach when I take my medicine, which like is a blood pressure medication. Hopefully eventually I can come off them if like my health improves with like just eating more vegetables, and well, cholesterol shouldn't like affect your blood pressure, but I do feel like better than I used to. Not insanely much, like not a lot has changed in terms of like my bowel movements. They look oddly similar, maybe slightly different. I don't have those like really like smelly like bowel movements, but I still have like somewhere kind of like this stool is kind of uh, sometimes like it's firm, but other times it's not. So yeah, that much is still the same. Maybe if I eat more vegetables, it's gonna be completely different. I know that. when I used to eat healthy, my bowel movements used to be a little bit more solid. So we will see, because I can't eat unhealthy like this forever, simply because I'm not rich. I don't have like that much money. I can barely afford like a figurine, like maybe once or twice a year if I wanted to. Not that I'm going to buy one every year, but it's something that I like to do. I like to do low cost things, like right now I'm learning Japanese. I've learned it for a long time, but I might just make a video of like my journey with Japanese, because I've learned it for years and I still can't speak it, but that's because I've been lazy. But anyways, yeah, I will see you at the next meal. So I wanted to quickly show you like what I'll be putting in, but also you can see the inside of the sandwich. This is probably a type of coleslaw. I don't know what vegetables are in there besides carrots and cabbage. Maybe there's celery, but who knows. But yeah, these are like the oat chunks. They're like doused in barbecue sauce, and there's obviously some here as well. But yeah, I'll just like basically take like the tofu sausages and I will put them on here, and then I will also put like these and the garlic, and that should like make it a lot more meaty, a lot more protein rich, and definitely a lot more flavorful. I would otherwise add Tabasco, but I think with these it's not necessary. Hence why Tabasco is probably better for when I make my mashed potatoes, because it's just quicker and easier. You don't have to chop up anything. You can just douse it on, and then you can mix it and you have it already prepared. But yeah, I will put these toppings on, and then I'm going to eat. So yeah, the sandwiches were pretty good, but for some reason it didn't quite fill me up, even though the first time I had like 3 of them, I was actually quite full. I don't know if I'm just more hungry today, or if just like my first few days of veganism, my stomach was kind of adjusting to it, so it was not as hungry as usual. But yeah, I don't really know. Maybe I'm just more hungry today. But yeah, because I technically had more junk, I decided I would have some of these like salt and vinegar chips, because I wanted to have them like at least a week ago, but the store for some reason didn't have them in stock, and it's like the only like vinegar flavored chip that you can find. I'm sure in the States and UK they have more salt and vinegar, but here in Estonia like vinegar flavor is almost non-existent. It's like if we didn't have this, I don't think we would have anything vinegar related, except for maybe Pringles, but I haven't seen those anymore, and they were really weak on the vinegar, whereas this one is really strong, much like the one that I once had in the UK, which was it also had vinegar and was fairly strong, but the Pringles one, that's so mild that you don't get enough of it, in my opinion. This one literally starts to burn your mouth over time, hence why eating the entire bag would be difficult, and it's a lot of calories. It even says vegan. But yeah, I'll be having these potato chips. Maybe I'll have half the bag and then half for tomorrow, but yeah, we will see. But yeah, I'll see you at the next meal. So yeah, the chips were quite nice. The vinegar is still burning in my mouth, but yeah, I thought, like, technically, yeah, I'm full, but I thought I would need some extra protein, and because I might not be able to eat later, so I'll still get one of these protein bars in. At least I'm getting my iron, my recommended iron. But yeah, we'll have this, then I will play some games, and then I'll go to the gym later. So see you then.